All right, guys, that one more thing, and then we'll be finished with this entire thing here. That one more thing will be like, how to put it? It's like reinforcement for underneath here. So we want to create that. Now, I know it'll have professional 3D artists, the 3D people might say you could have go about doing this much easier. I know they might say it in the comments afterwards. Who knows? I don't know. But this is how I come across how to do it. I create a cube, then I go to the side, and with the cube, I go into edit mode, make sure I'm on faces. I select these faces here. Let's make sure I'm in X-ray mode. Yep, X-ray mode. Select these faces, press X, get rid of these faces. So now I'm left with this here. All right. So now I'll come back here now, select. Now I want to select here and here. Now I want to select these two to each other. I want to put them to each other. Right, so I press F. And I'll create this, right? So I come here now, select you, and you. Press F. Creating a triangle now. You come here, do the same. Press F. Now I'll come back here now on top. To select the faces and this that face and this face here. Now let's press this here to it here. And we are still in edit mode, so let's go into extrude and scale. And we want to scale in those faces about, say, right here. So we scale them in on both sides. But we don't want that kind of extrude. We don't want that kind of extrude. Right, extrude and scale. And it's still doing the same nonsense. Still doing the same nonsense. Extrude. Extrude, scale, um, shift X, Y. Let's see. Yep, that's it. Shift X, Y. Shift X, Y will give you that, will give you the coordinates, give you both of the thing. If nobody understand what I'm talking about, I'll do it again. So, you can't see you get lost with it. Right, so what I'm talking about is I press E, that's for the extrude, and I press S for the scale. Then I press long shift, I press X, which will give me this thing, this white, this blue line here. Then I press Y, will give me this red line here. And then this axis here, I'll be able to scale going in instead of going into the object itself. I'll be scaling on the surface itself instead of scaling inward. So I do that now, and now I have this shape. Now with having this shape now and seeing that how The X-ray is on, you can see that it's not inside the object itself, it's only on the outside. You're good to go. Then press X and you delete any faces on it. Alright, so by deleting the faces, we're gonna come here now and we wanna see like this. We're gonna rotate across here. Bam, press F. Alright, get that face out of the way. Select you and you on this side here. Bam, create another face. Select you and you. Create the next face. And now we have, if we come to X-ray mode, come into this mode here, you see we have this now. Nice, lovely table. Now we're gonna use this as you're gonna see what we're gonna use this for now. Go back into X-ray mode. Select that. Let's go into object mode. So we want to line up this thing here to this. Make sure everything line up as it should. Right. Object mode. Right. Bring that in. Up. Alright. Oh, like this. So we're gonna rotate this thing on the next side. So rotate to the other side. Right. Yes, 180 degrees. Now we're gonna roll that inward. The back part here. And we want to make this bigger. So we're going to scale this bigger. And bring this down. Like this so. Bring this in. Like about this so. But we want this to kind of stretch out here. So how we do that? Very simple. We need to edit mode. Edit. Select out of here. Select this here. And we want to stretch this out right about here. Right, so you'll go back into object mode. We're going to scale. Now we want to shrink this to about this size here. Let's go back to edit mode. Now look, this looking kind of cool though, but now. Edit mode. Like that. Go to the side. Out here also. Here. Here. Right here. So. Alright, so now we're looking for. Alright. Alright, let's go back to object mode. And I remove this inside here, right under it here. Let's bring it up. Right. So, okay. So let's see if we're gonna duplicate it. So let's hold Shift D, duplicate. Let's bring that to the next side. Nice. So now we are done. We are done. So with this balcony now that we have now, what you could do, go on exploring and stuff now. Go on exploring. Alright, we're gonna select all of this. And we're gonna bring this up inside of here. Alright, so everything will get selected. Right, press A to select everything. Press Shift and T to duplicate. And now let's go down. Alright. Apparently the settings in the previous one then went with it, which is interesting. Quite interesting. It went with it. This is odd. Very, very odd. Mhm. Oh, that's what happened. Everything then went with it because one of them was still unselected. Alright, so selecting everything now in object one because it's all now. Right, that box thing is on now. Currently it's not where it's supposed to be. Not where it's supposed to be. Supposed to be in here. Interesting. Alright, let's rotate this. Let's get it right. Let's up first. Wait a minute. Ah, I'll catch myself. Where you coming from? Not even supposed to be here. Hmm. There with that. Nice. Everyone might put it inside of here. So yeah, when this move, everything. Alright. Okay, none of that should be showing up though. Alright. Anyways, let's select everything and let's duplicate it. Duplicate everything to the side. You know what? I don't like how everything, how it duplicated in that kind of way. I don't really like that. So, I think I will do something about something about this. That um, nice. This that's all. Yes. All these settings on them and going across with it, but it sucks. It really bad. It sucks bad. This is bad. And then you can copy this. You copy it and see if it's possible to open that first thing. Alright, so let's get this thing on the road. Let's You see that, but let's just wait for it. So basically, we're trying to say is that this came across with that. There, let it go across here. Hidden came with that. From here. Well, that's what it's saying there. That's what it's saying. Yes. Yeah. And I have to turn it again. Yeah. That's why it's good to name your things, so you gotta really bother. You put your head away. You gotta name your stuff. Anyways, so it's, huh, this is interesting.